Of course. So we love putting people on the spot and asking who's going to come out of Munster and who's going to come out of Leinster. So Leinster, I think, with due respect, we know probably a couple of the teams that are going to not come through. But who do you think will be the three teams that do progress there?
I still, if I'm saying it now, I probably will say Kilkenny, Galway, and Wexford. I know that was the case last year as well. I just feel like I wasn't. I was looking at the Kilkenny Dublin game yesterday, and I think Micheál, I think Micheál's a great manager. I don't know, do Dublin have enough top class players? I don't know if they have got the strength and depth that's required at this level, and I know they're down a number of players as well, but I still think they're a little bit off. I think if Wexford can get some of these key men back and away from injury, I think we should have a good Leinster Championship campaign. But Galway and Kilkenny, to me, still look like that they'll probably get through as well. So look, Kilkenny, Galway, and Wexford for me in Leinster.
Yeah, like you mentioned that Dublin game, 225 to 117. I think Kilkenny didn't even have a wide in the first half, and this.
Yeah, they were so economical in particular in the first half, and everything they seemed to touch went over the bar. But like they weren't overly even put under pressure with shooting. They had so much space and time on the ball, and if you give the likes of Billy Drennan or Owen Cody or any of these guys time and space, they'll put the ball over all day long. And I was just very disappointed with Dublin. They do seem to have a bit of an issue in playing Kilkenny. They really seem to struggle, and that's a massive psychological thing for them going into the Leinster Championship. Are they able to even come close to beating Kilkenny, because they've been getting hammerings in the last couple of years?
Yeah, it does feel to me like this season is not going to go well for Dublin. Like the ball is coming down the field too easy as well. Like they've good backs and they're getting torn apart. Porter says, hope to see you on the Sunday game this year, Ursula. The rules on the show are, when speaking about favourite players, you must mention a tip player. Just bear it in mind the next day. Keep Shane on side. And then Adrian McGrath says, Ursula Jacob, Owlert the Bala under 6 manager 2027-2028. Is the name in the hat already, I'm wondering?
I'm telling you, I'll be campaigning already to get that job.
Yeah. Don't do like what my father did, which was take over the minors and make me captain on the mother's instruction, no doubt.
Yeah, I'll keep her away from the captaincy just at the moment anyway.
Yeah, good thinking. And then with the Munster, who do you think the three teams that will come out are? Like, this is very difficult to pick.
Yeah, and oh God, I think you could go around and say three different teams. I think the one team that most of us will probably say is Limerick. And I'll be shocked, and I think we'll all be shocked if they weren't one of the three teams. As I said at the start, I think Clare, for me, I think they obviously would be hugely disappointed how they exited the championship last year. But I think if they can kind of keep going with, I think they're probably their panel and their strength has improved since last year. I think they'll learn a lot from last year as well. So I'm tipping Clare as the second team. Third team, I suppose, God, it really could be any of the other three. Like at the moment, you're looking at Tip and Cork are playing a lot better. But for me, I think possibly Waterford. Yeah, so Shane, you're not going to be happy with me again. Davy Fitz will be thrilled that I'm saying this. I don't know. I think Waterford, I know they're obviously down a few players as well. I think maybe they're holding back a little bit in the league. And maybe since the fact that last year, you know, I know it's different management, that they went all guns blazing, winning the league, and there was such focus and attention. I think they're going to be going into the Munster Championship a little bit more under the radar than maybe at the moment everyone's talking and saying Cork are doing great, Liam Cahill has tipped back and all of this. So, look, I think there's very, very little between the teams, but I'm going to say it now. I'll say Waterford. So there's my three teams. So you're really never going to get me back on the show now that I didn't even mention Tip.
No, we're an afterthought.